Is Maxx Crosby better than Christian Wilkins,
Yes, for sure.
Without a doubt.
Dexter Lawrence,
Dexter Lawrence is good. He's the only good thing on that Giants defense, but Maxx Crosby's better.
The one highlight in the Giants season so far, but it's Maxx Crosby here.
Trey Hendrickson,
I think Trey Hendrickson is one of the most underrated edge rushers in the entirety of the NFL. I think he's a borderline top 5 guy, but I think Maxx Crosby is a top 5 guy.
I'm going to keep underrating him. I'm going to say Maxx Crosby is better.
Jeffrey Simmons,
He's a game wrecker on the interior, but I think Crosby's just that guy.
I'm sticking with Maxx Crosby here.
all right, Cam Jordan,
3 years ago, Cam Jordan versus Maxx Crosby today, I might go with Cam Jordan, but today's version of Maxx Crosby is better.
Cam Jordan has been one of the best defensive linemen of the past decade or so. At their point in their careers, I got to go with Maxx Crosby here.
Josh Allen,
This is actually a pretty easy Maxx Crosby for me. I think he's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's in the same tier as Crosby.
If anything, I don't feel like I hear about Josh Allen all that much, so I'd say he's a little bit underrated, if anything. But I'm still going to go with Maxx Crosby here.
DeForest Buckner,
Buckner's really good. Maxx Crosby. It's Maxx Crosby. But I'm like splitting hairs here.
You could go either way on this one. I'm going to go with DeForest Buckner.
all right, Von Miller,
Von Miller pre-injury last year was better. 34 years old, coming off a torn ACL. And I think Maxx Crosby's a top 5 edge rusher, so it's going to be Crosby.
Career-wise, Von Miller, no doubt. But right now, Maxx Crosby.
Brian Burns,
Brian Burns is really good, but he's no Maxx Crosby.
Burns has definitely impressed me, but he's not on Maxx Crosby's level.
Khalil Mack,
It's kind of crazy. He's somehow become one of the least flashy superstars in the NFL. But like, if you look at his numbers, he's still producing at a really high level. He's still one of the better edge rushers in the league. So is Maxx Crosby. I think it's going to be Crosby.
Khalil Mack did have one absolutely dominant game this season with 6 sacks in one game. I'm still going to go Maxx Crosby overall.
Quinnen Williams,
This is my first non-Maxx Crosby pick. I love Quinnen Williams.
I'm going Quinnen Williams here. He can be absolutely dominant. The Eagles' offensive line, being able to pressure them and do well against them is nothing to scoff at.
Chris Jones,
One guy in the interior that might be better than Quinnen Williams, and that's Chris Jones. He has to be better than Maxx Crosby.
We're on the same page. It's Chris Jones here.
Joey Bosa,
This one might be a hot take. It's Maxx Crosby for me.
This is the Bosa. I don't think it's better than Maxx Crosby. It might be because of the defense he's on. Right now, I'm going to go with Maxx Crosby.
Nick Bosa,
Nick Bosa is better than both Joey Bosa and Maxx Crosby.
He's the heart and soul of that Niners defensive line. This is easily Nick Bosa.